Hey there, anime fan, it's Sailor Moon review time. Today I'm looking at episode 11. The episode begins with the Darionator using his incubus mind control powers to get a part-time job at the arcade.
And here I pictured him working in the restroom of a 5-star dining establishment.
Actually, it's a clever ploy to get at Sailor Moon, and the secret underground sailor cave.
That's a stupid name, old chum.
But even though he's got a crazy high charisma score, Sailor Moon escapes Mamoru's evil powers. Too bad Makoto isn't so lucky and she falls under his spell. And when the scouts go to investigate the old arcade, they find the base is open and a mind-controlled Sailor Jupiter ready to make a grab for the silver crystal. But that's not all. Evil Tuxedo Mask brought backup in the form of that one guy who works at the arcade.
Cool, he's busting out the big guns, ain't he?
But it's not like he needs him. Tuxedo Mask wipes the floor with Sailor Venus, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars, and even Little Luna. And that's the last straw for Usagi, who's kind of been on the fence about the guy. So she transforms into Sailor Moon and is all ready to go when none other than Queen Beryl shows up.
The evil puppet master they've met numerous times before.
This episode is pretty great. Starting off, they deal with that sword. Apparently, the thing's not only capable of shattering diamonds, it's apparently made from some sort of poisonous rock. Now, I don't know if giving your daughter a sword made out of plutonium makes Queen Serenity the worst parent ever or the best parent ever, but I do know that's an awesome sword. Now, the star of the episode is evil Darien McMamoru. He's a big, scary shadow looming over most of the episode. Evil Tuxedo Mask is probably the best thing that happened in the Dark Kingdom arc in the original Sailor Moon, and it may be done even better here than in the original. In that one, Tuxedo Mask did all the stuff he did as a good guy. You know, saving the girls and such. The only thing that really made him evil was how he would declare he would stop at nothing to get his hands on the silver crystal.
Meaning he would do nothing to acquire said crystal, and then stop.
But not here in Crystal. Seeing Mamoru and Usagi together is tense, and you don't know quite what his game is. He could try to take out Serena at any time, but he holds off, which does a good job of building tension. And the fact that the final fight is set in the Sailor's home base only makes the situation more desperate and the Dark Kingdom more threatening. And to top it all off, the bad guys get their hands on the silver crystal. Oh, and it's a good fight too. Sailor Venus uses her love chain thing, Mercury gets to bust out her mist powers, and Mars is working her kung fu by tossing poor mind-controlled Lita and trying to kick the silver crystal out of Tuxedo's grip. Too bad it doesn't work.
Let's just say her kung fu is weak.
Tuxedo Mask is great as well. The stylish cape and powers of darkness give him a very sinister vibe, along the lines of Dracula or other handsome devils. QB is maybe the weakest, as she really doesn't add much other than her presence and status as lead follower under Queen Metalia. But hey, it does add to the tension for that cliffhanger ending. Sailor Moon has a couple of very nice scenes with Luna. The first at the beginning just shows she cares, and the second one when she uses her healing mojo, after Tuxedo Mask makes kitty litter out of Luna. Oh, and I have to mention a really funny moment, with Mina lugging around that broadsword around the Tokyo mass transit system. Okay, now it's time to break down the good and the bad in Sailor Moon Crystal Episode 11. On the good side, Darien's got 10 pounds of evil swag in a 5-pound bag. The scouts have a darn good fight scene with the Dark Knight and his mind-controlled minions. Sailor Moon is likable with her weeping over poor Luna, and just good atmosphere all round. On the downside, I can't really think of anything, so that means Sailor Moon Crystal Episode 11 gets a 5 out of 5. If you're interested in more reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, or video games, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913, or find my Facebook and DeviantArt pages for video updates and more. Thank you for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.